quick one. It's just the first OnlyFans creator. I will quickly whip it out. And then I go.
Creators, little by little, seem to...
Is that the Pikachu slipper? She had a Pikachu slipper. Bro.
Seem to be taking over the internet, no matter where you go or what platform.
Only for this Model 20 made 43 million last year. To her, it doesn't conflict with her Christian values. The Lord is very forgiving. What the fuck? Bro, she must put a lot of money into that basket, huh? If she puts like $1,000 into that little basket at the church every Sunday, then maybe the Lord is Thanksgiving. She goes on her knees. Oh, you are... Oh.
Platform you're on, they always seem to be the center of attention. Whether it's pulling stunts in public to grab people's attention, or just doing unsuspecting street interviews.
But why would you do that? That poor car. Why would you do that now? That's going to be a lot of potatoes to pay for.
Hi.
You know, I am so torn. I am so torn because on one hand, I am an incredibly big gooner and I just look at a pair of ass and I'm just like, wow, that's a beautiful pair of ass. But on the other hand, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's getting stale that every girl's job is to be an online hooker. I am so sorry. I don't want to be like that, but I don't find it empowering that everyone, as soon they turn 18, become an OnlyFans creator. It's strange.
Hi. Would you like a free subscription or a mystery gift?
Would you like a mystery gift or some pictures of my naked pussy? My dude chose well.
Does anybody want to take a guess at what the free subscription was? No? Okay. Well, if you go to her Instagram page, that becomes quite apparent.
I thought that her name here was Cum. But no.
My point is that they're everywhere, constantly finding new ways to just stay in the spotlight. They're like that annoying...
Oh my god. Wait. The bracelet. The fucking bracelet that is haunting me. Is the bracelet. It's that bracelet. There it is. That expensive. There was this one video that pointed out that this fucking bracelet is like $1,000-something bucks. I don't know. And ever since that, we are being haunted by this fucking bracelet. And it just looks like that. And yeah, it's $4,600. And ever since that, we cannot unsee it. It's pretty cheap. How is 4K cheap for you? I wouldn't give $10 for it. It looks like something a kindergartner would do for you.
They're like that annoying fly that just keeps buzzing by your ear, and every time you try to swat it, you just miss. And honestly, that's the same feeling I get when...
Oh, dude. I don't want to be like that. How to say this? How to say this politely? So when I was little, I heard a rumor that if you have sex, then people will be able to tell it from the way you walk. And then I grew up and of course I learned that this is not true. But when I look at her, I just, like, maybe it was true. Maybe, I can tell. I don't know why. There is just something about her face that I can tell. She's probably very young, but she has this almost tired look to her. Like she had went through a lot of things, a lot of facial treatments, perhaps. And I just, it's...
And I keep hearing the same two names, Lily Phillips and...
Like, am I being Delulu? Wait. I have to. I do not dare to Google her name, so I will Google it on her phone. But I have to see, how old is she? What's her name? Lily Phillips. Age. This girl is 23. Can you tell that this girl is 23? She's 23. you know, she's barely allowed to drink alcohol. Wait, let me see. How much is Bonnie Blue age?
And Bonnie.
And do you know how old she is? She's 25. I thought she was 30. At least.
Pictured, when your butthole looks like a peeled banana.
She's 25. She was born in 1999. Oh, dude, that is the roughest 25. I thought she's... Oh my god. She is 25. Oh.
Blue. Now, if you've had the pleasure of never hearing these names in your life, congrats. You live a life that I wish I was living. However,
Dude, I did not expect the 25. Is it? No. There is no way she's 25. I am actually baffled. To be fair, she's British, apparently. So, you know, take that however you will, but...
even if you haven't heard of their names, I'm pretty sure you've heard of what they went viral for. Because unfortunately, everyone did. On December 7th of 2024, Lily Phillips decided to drop a bombshell of a documentary. And it was titled...
Can you imagine that your biggest achievement in life is that you had sex with 100 guys in a day? Like, that's what you have been known for. That's what, like, everyone who knows you, that's what they will think. They will think about 100 dicks turning inside of you. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I am a little bit torn on this. On one hand, I don't think sex work is bad. I think it's inevitable. I think someone has to do it. But I'm not even sure if I think, like, I don't think of porn stars the same way I think of this girl. I don't know why. This just feels, it feels wrong, man. You know, she's pretty torn too. Oh, man. Don't say that. Yeah, it's like, I cannot, the only thing I can think of that there is no way that this girl goes to sleep and she doesn't cry herself to sleep. Like, there is no way that during that one day she slept with 100 men, there is not something that broke inside her. Like, that's inhumane. Like,
titled, I slept with 100 men in one day.
I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting run through by
23, mind you, she's 23. She's so young.
100 guys.
Wow. I'm kind of speechless because I don't know how somebody gets to that point in their life. But since we're already here, we're going to talk about it. So for those that are actually curious, yes, she actually slept with 100 guys in one day. And this...
Bro, I don't think slept is the right word here. I feel like she was just maybe briefly visited by 100 guys would be more appropriate. I don't think that they were allowed to do it longer than like 30 or 40 seconds. Right? So it was like a dip and go, sort of. Yeah.
This documentary she posted was documenting her journey, which was basically just leading up to the day. And for starters, ouch, because I'm pretty sure that hurts. But my original first thought was how...
Oh shit, kind of looks good here. I guess I can see the 23 here. It must be the makeup, man. It's the fucking makeup.
On earth would she be able to find 100 guys willing to do this in under 24 hours? And well, it was honestly pretty simple because all she did was post an application and these were the results.
Bro, she's like...
The average volume of a single load is 1.5 to 5 milliliters. That means that Bonnie Blue has seen 1.5 to 5 liters of cum in one day. Monka Christ, and Lily Phillips up to 0.5 liter.
I don't know what to do with this information in my heart. I honestly wish it would be just 2 minutes ago when I didn't know that. I'm thinking about that liter of milk waiting for me in the fridge, and I'm just like, wow. Bro, can you imagine that you put up a fucking Craigslist app and you get like literal fucking text from, like, what if you get, like, did they at least do some tests? Did they check if they don't have like STDs or like lice in their hair or like anything else? Did they check anything? No? Oh, okay. So basically she became a mayo bucket for a day for funsies. I hope it was worth it.
The average human has about 5 liters of blood. So that woman took an entire body's worth of cum in a single day.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys are messaging.
I had it switched off for a little bit, so it should...
Bro, I how is this legal? How is she not being pressured into this?
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
people can just apply?
Once again, I have no words. I don't even know where to.
Why would it be illegal? Because it feels like, so like if you would tell me this, hey Sku, I'm willing to pay you, but you would have to have sex with 100 guys within a day, then I would be like, fuck off, dude. Not in your wildest fucking dreams. Like, you could offer me millions and I would still not allow you to destroy my holes. And plus the humiliation and plus the hating myself would stuck with me forever. She asked for it. Listen. I love money as much as the next Eastern European who is willing to steal their neighbor's bicycle just to sell it off as scraps and get some shit with it. But I don't know, man. This might be a little bit... This might be too much, you know? But she thinks it's empowering. I don't know, man. After probably the 30th dick getting rammed into my hole, I'm not sure if I would feel really empowered. On my knees, covered with mayo.
Go from here, but what I do know is that society is cooked. Anyways, after Lily Phillips finished her 100-man deed and posted the documentary, obviously...
Oh, dude. I have this morbid curiosity that I kind of wish I could see that video. But at the same time, I know that my stomach would turn into a direction I do not want it to turn. Oh, they used an Airbnb? Well, yeah, you know, the cleaning fee must have been crazy.
She was called every name in the book in online spaces, but she stood on business and reaffirmed in some random interview.
It was honestly a conveyor belt of cock that day. Well, that's an image I never thought I would have in my head, but okay.
That she doesn't regret it. And of course, you guys can probably guess my personal opinion on it. Sleeping with 100 guys in under 24 hours is insane.
Bro, maybe it was like 100 ugly bastards riding her. Can you imagine?
That's not empowering, that's just reckless. However, Lily Phillips' deed pales in comparison to the person that came after her. Because if we thought 100 men was crazy, try 1,000. Now, as with any...
Dude, but I'm sorry. How do you do... Okay, let me just... I have to... Where is my calculator? I have to get my calculator. We have to think about time here. So if she had sex, 1,000 men, let's just say 45 seconds. That's 45,000 seconds. That's 750 minutes.
6 inches average per man means 600 inches or 50 feet of dick.
That's 12.5 hours, bro. It's 12.5 hours if only every guy got 45 seconds. 12 hours, brother. Have you ever done anything continuously for 12 hours? Like, what did she have like a breakfast burrito while they were like doing her from behind? Or like, did she not pee for 12 hours? Or You know, like, do you take like a 5 minutes break and then you go back to how? She was the breakfast burrito. Oh.
Anything, when something seems to work well, people tend to copy. And it's only natural that people want to have the same success they see someone else having. And in the case of Lily Phillips, her sleeping with 100 men in 24-hour idea was successful in its own right. Sure, we can agree the idea is terrible and she's probably not going to see the pearly gates. But at the same
I don't think that the pearly gates she would be worried about. I would be worrying about that I would basically become the incubator for the next COVID plague. Like, with that much genetic material mixed inside a human body, if you're not becoming something, this is like accelerated evolution at this point.
same time, she got what she wanted, which was a ton of attention. Everybody
It's not just attention that she got. She got a lot of protein overload in her hair.
talked about it on Twitter, Reddit, news articles. Like the documentary on YouTube is basically sitting at 10 million views. That has to count for something. And apparently it did in Bonnie.
The volume of 1,000 average size direct penises is about
mind, because
236
about-
liters.
I don't
The
wanna
volume
hear
of an
it.
average human body is 62 liters.
Silence. I don't want to hear about your capacity. It's enough.
A month later, she
No.
announced that she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in 12 hours.
I am going to do a world record.
See, that's what we counted. It would be, so 45. So she's counting on either multiple applicant or it has to be 40 seconds per person, at least. That's insane, man.
Of 1,000 men in 24 hours. Well, 12 hours actually, so it's going to be very quick. I'm excited. The only thing
Okay, like, listen, I am not a prude person, but you cannot tell me that this is normal, right? Like, please tell me that this is not normal. Like, there is something actually mentally wrong with this chick, right? Are you still defending? I'm not defending. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to. There must be something wrong with the person to want this. Like, even for that much money. I don't even know. Did they get at least that much money? We don't even know how much money we got. Like, did she get millions? Is she a millionaire now?
I'm nervous about, I'm like, what if people don't turn up?
Yeah. When was the last time that you offered men free sex and they didn't turn up? Yeah. No, I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I am conflicted about the idea. The man kept his socks on. Listen, to be fair, he's smart, because what if you get like a tennis foot or like a random fungi? I would keep my fucking boots on. Are you joking?
Nah, there's no way. Was someone there actually barefoot? That is quite possibly one of the most devious things ever. Standing in
He was going all in. He's like, nope, not even the sock can remain.
a line full of 1,000 men waiting to slag somebody barefoot. I can think of at least 1,000 better things he could be doing right now with his time. And although Bonnie Blue is a very sick person and probably
The necklace. Lads, the necklace. Look at the necklace. I swear to God, that is like an Illuminati, but for like OnlyFans girls or something. That must mean that has like some sort of weird meaning I do not know about.
needs mental help. Can we also talk about the type of guy that would sign up for something like this?
Oh,
because
no.
there's no
Imagine that this guy just leans above you. I don't mean, I'm sure he's a very kind gentleman. It's just, I'm just saying that I would have a never-ending nightmare about it, you know?
there's no way a normal person would participate.
How did you find the shit?
Bro, it was a blessing, it was an honor, and you know what, Bonnie? Appreciate it, man, appreciate it. Hopefully we go for another one, but you know what? Keep myself humble and sweet, so.
He wants another go?
I did not expect her to be this filthy.
Well, of course, he couldn't finish in 30 seconds. Yeah, of course.
Did you not? I thought it was all lies. Well, you proved me wrong, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. She was folded like a fucking camping chair. My goodness.
How did you find your experience? It was simply amazing. Yeah, I was right.
Also, they are coping so hard. There is no fucking way. It was simply amazing. You're going up. Like, the first guy had it the luckiest. The second is alright. After 10, it's becoming a bit... I can't even imagine.
At first, it's my first kind of thing, first time, and yeah, straightforward, it's quite smooth, brilliant experience.
The most horrifying thought here is that most dudes aren't coming after 45 seconds. So does that mean after they're all finishing themselves off in another room,
I don't want to
on
know.
the carpet,
I don't
the
want to know.
squelching as you're walking
I
out
don't
must
want to
be
know.
awful.
I don't want to know. Oh, that's gross. I don't want to know.
I definitely recommend it. Guys,
No.
come on.
We're good, bro. I promise. Clearly, there's something in the air over there, and I don't want any parts of it.
Oh, dude, the air. Do you think they opened the window? Do you think they had like air conditioning? I was told that sex has a smell. So now, if you multiply it 1,000 times, I hope they had a window open. Or like, if Febreze has like a really good like scent neutralizer.
After Bonnie Blue finished her deed with 1,000 Men, she obviously tried to continue copying Lily Phillips and made her own documentary. However, the internet wasn't as interested in her documentary.
Imagine that you get like 1,000 guys goes through you and your documentary flops about it. Oh.
Only got 174k views, which is far off from Lily Phillips' almost 10 million viewed one.
Yeah.
And apparently the documentary got taken down on YouTube because of some trademark claim. Not really sure what that is, but it isn't up anymore. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, considering she did all of this for attention anyway. So the fact that her documentary didn't perform well, and on top of that, it isn't even available on YouTube anymore, would make me feel like I wasted my time.
My time? You wasted your soul. Like, I don't believe that we will go to heaven, but in that alternate universe where a soul could go to heaven, she's not going to go to heaven. She's not going to hell either. Bro, even hell doesn't want that kind of thing. She's stuck in limbo with 1,000 guys who are trying to finish.
Bonnie Blue was also kind enough to give us a post-game interview immediately after it happened, and here's what she had to say.
500, 600, 800.
There is not a long enough shower that I could take that would cleanse me of that. Oh no.
900. The big 1,000 was well and completely done.
But any messages to the people that joined today that you want to say hi?
Just thank you. Like, honestly, thank you so much. Because if it wasn't for you turning up, putting your inside of me, like, I wouldn't have any of this whatsoever.
Wait, what did you say? Putting it inside of... I'm sorry, what?
For you turning up, putting your inside of me, like...
Yeah, thank you for coming. I thought that I misheard it, but yeah.
Imagine the 5-liter puddle beneath her just sticking to the floor.
Imagine if they just leave her there, just like laying in the super glue.
I wouldn't have any of this whatsoever. Like, and it really has changed my life, and hopefully I can continue pleasuring you.
There's no way that this is not some sort of mental illness. I don't want to believe it that it's not. No comment. I have thoughts, but I am not going to comment it. I can't. No.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people.
Louder applause.
They're still there? Like all the guys are still there? Holy mother of pearl. If this wasn't filmed, I wouldn't even believe this was real, because there's absolutely nothing.
Dude, I hate this hairstyle. I hate it. I don't know why this ever became fashion. This slick back, let's show our videos, speak to everyone, and then you just look like sort of like a mutated, I don't know, painting brush. who got dipped into water. Like, why is this a thing? Ugh.
In my mind that would think somebody would actually do this.
She actually already looks like she had a facelift. But she's 25, lads. She's 25. 25-year-olds don't need a facelift, and she looks like she already had one.
I mean, just look at her. Her soul is gone. There is nothing left behind those eyes. We also can't forget about the self-assessment she gave us, what I'm guessing was a few days after it happened.
I wanted to show you the aftermath of my body after taking
I don't want to see it. I'm sorry, my lady, but I'm not sure if I'm ready.
over 1,000 men, because I know a lot of you was concerned. But I want to show you, and it's not that bad. My eyes.
Why your eyes? Oh no! Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, why? No, it's okay. I understand now.
Not that red. My
Okay.
legs, on the other hand, that is an actual bite mark.
Bro, who the fuck goes in for the bite? Excuse me, sir. Who was that freak?
I've got the odd bruises, and then here is just loads of, I think it's just from fingers, basically. But yeah, my legs do feel very sore.
I just don't think that these are the things we should be proud of. Do you remember when feminism was a thing and they were like, yeah, women can go to education because we are also equally intelligent and we can become like doctors and scientists and whatnot, and now it's just like, yeah. So anyways, I had sex with 1,000 guys and someone bit me in my thigh.
My wrists, they're aching, and my back.
Do you think anyone above number 900 attempted oral? Smile.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hope that this is just a scam. Like, that maybe she did it with 10 guys and then they just, like, I don't know, CGI the rest of the guys over there, because I can't even imagine.
I'll go for the 1K dicks in 12 hours. Fuck the patriarchy.
Okay, I'm going to ask you something that might be problem in, but do you think that she still thinks that she will be, I mean, she probably will be, but like, would you marry her? If she would be like, hey, I love you, I'm ready to settle down, would you marry her? Like, with all the forgiveness in the whole wide world. And like, mind you, I don't think that, for example, I don't think that it's a problem if you worked in the sex industry. I think there is a lot of beautiful porn stars who got married, they had a family, and good for them. But this is vile, man. This is yes, yeah,
Feels like I've been a builder for about 10 years.
The hell does she...
Wait, what? She was what for 10 years?
And my back feels like I've been a builder for about 10 years.
A builder for 10 years. Yeah.
The hell does she mean it's not that bad? She literally has a bite mark on her leg. And did anybody check for diseases, STDs, or anything? Like, there's no shot all 1,000 of those guys are clean. It's like, the further I get making this video, I'm starting to think what Lily Phillips did wasn't that bad.
Bro, she has the crazy eyes. They both have the crazy eyes. I swear. There is something about that, man.
I'd marry a retired professional escort / porn star if I really loved her, but not this.
Right?
I had heard of people referring to those who've experienced the same lass as whole brothers, but hot day yum. Girl has single-handedly created a whole fraternity lunatic sweat.
The whole brothers. Jesus Christ.
Ed, like 100 guys now doesn't even seem that crazy. Which, by the way, that still is insane, but Bonnie literally took 900 more in half the time. Like, I don't even have any words for that. After this event, Bonnie obviously...
Suit, I would not. I'm sorry. the thing is, you have to learn one thing. Men are hypocritical, right? They want you to be a hoe in the bed, but if you're a hoe in the bed, and especially with multiple people, then they will not have the same respect for you as towards to someone who is probably more modest. I would be very shocked if she would have a lot of respectable suitors. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Like, I know that people hate it and it's unfair because, oh, if a guy has a lot of sex, he's a Chad. But if a girl has a lot of sex, then she's a hoe. And I get it. It sucks. Life unfair and all of the shebang, but it's just how it is. 1,000 people. I know. That's like fucking smaller village. I'm trying to think. How many people live in my hometown? Like, I come from a small town, man. I'm just like thinking about it. It's like everyone in my fucking hometown would visit her. Like, my village doesn't have 1,000 people. Yeah.
Guy getting laid is difficult. She basically waved a flag.
It's just awful, man.
I don't care if a girl had a lot of action as long as it was not on some cheating shiz.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think in my heart, and this is purely my opinion, if you don't care about body count, I perfectly understand. Good for you. I think I have a number in my heart where I would say it's starting to be a little bit excessive. I think I would say like above maybe 30 is like very strange. But and that's like my very, very highest high, right? Like it just you like that's because there's still a lot of people, right? You think, yeah, like listen, you guys are telling me that I'm saying wild shit, that I wouldn't court a lady who just fucked 1,000 guys in 12 hours, that it's an odd take. And I don't think so. I feel like my heart is looking for someone. It's not about her body, man. It's the attitude, it's the soul, it's the person. I don't think I could do it. I just don't think so. She might be the loveliest lady ever known to mankind, but I don't think I could do it, man. Call me prude, call me a bad person, but I don't think I could do it. This is some everlasting damage that she's like. She had been railed by 1,000 people who doesn't know her, who doesn't love her, and the only reason why this is legal because she said yes to it. But like, just because she said yes to it, I guarantee you that there were times where she was like praying and dissociating and like hoping that it will be over and wanting to be somewhere else, which is not that far from a non-consensual time. She could stop anytime. Yes, of course she could, but she was committed. Like, if you stop in the middle, then everyone will just think that you're pathetic, that you even started and you noped out. So she kind of had to go for it. Like, it was all or nothing, you know? Like, it's not better that she went through it, but at least she still made it into the news. And she has to fake it that she's all right with it. But listen, either she's all right with it, and I hope that she is, or she's faking being all right with it. But I don't know. Maybe she's just stronger than I am, because I don't think that I would be able to mentally be fine with something like this.
Went on a world tour, doing tons of interviews and podcasts, basically just explaining the situation, which was the same thing Lily Phillips.
Stiff socks! Ah! What is that? What is
Yeah,
that
there is a
podcast
big
name?
difference between professional sex work or someone who slept with people they know for fun versus sleeping with a bunch of dudes as a publicity stunt.
Bro. I hate that word. Stiff socks. I hate it and love it at the same time. We all know why. lack of fabric softener. Yes, it must be hard water and lack of fabric softener.
It because they both love attention, and all in all, they're just trying to soak up their 15 minutes of fame. But as the world keeps spinning and new events happen, they began to fade from people's memories. So what
No, man, I will forever remember this too. I guarantee you.
they did next? They announced they were pregnant.
It's official.
No, I think this was. I don't think this was. No, I think this was fake. No. No.
Just wow.
No.
My immediate thought was, I wonder how many followers it'll have.
Oh my god, that's a genius. But okay, so hear me out. You do this as a French woman. Apparently in France, you cannot ask for DNA test. You get 1,000 people to have sex with you. You get pregnant, child support from each guys. 1,000 guys, child support, and you don't know who the father was. Oh my god, that's genius. Okay, we need a French Bonnie Blue. You're set for... Now that's an evil idea that I could stand behind. That's actually smart.
I couldn't ever really care about a woman's body count, but is she still able to value a man for who he is? Women today keep saying I've had lots of experiences and know what I want. It translates to you'll only ever matter for what you can do or give me, and I'll never actually love you.
Well, I mean... Yeah, welcome to life. Everything is transactional. How much do you have to give?
Will come out like a baby mutant ninja turtle. And then my second thought was, there's no way that's actually real. Because she posted this hours after Bonnie Blue just went viral for speculation that she was pregnant. It's like she saw all the attention Bonnie was getting and just couldn't take it. Lily eventually came out hours later and confirmed it was.
Wait, she's also British? Wait, these girls are both British? Bro, what the fuck is in the UK water? You couldn't tell. I thought it was only the Bonnie girl that was British. What the fuck you guys have in the water? What kind of horny BS do you guys have? What is this?
Fake, but that was only after massive amount of hate she received online. People really didn't like that Lily did this, with some articles calling her actions sick. And low-key, faking being pregnant is kind of sick, especially when some women struggle in that area and you're trying to do it.
Okay. I think that's bullshit. Like, it's stupid. Okay, I'm going to put my feet down and say that if we can't say a fucking joke that haha I'm pregnant just because like XY people didn't have luck, like that's not my problem. I'm sorry. That's like you can't say morbid jokes about someone dying or something because oh your uncle died. Like I'm sorry. Stop being so sensitive. If you don't like the news, then don't read it. Go away, move on. Stop being such a raging pussy, okay? People want to kill every joy out of the world. Like, oh, there will be always something. Oh, you can't joke about being bald because my grandma actually had cancer and she became bald and that offends me. Like, okay, just shut the fuck up, okay? Just move on.
For just clicks and views. I don't know, it just seems very weird. There's also the problem of not knowing if Bonnie Blue's actually serious either, because she said this in a video.
So Bonnie,
I would not be sitting next to her under the same blanket, man. Like the little crawlers might come out of her and just like attack me, start to chew on my feet or something.
are you pregnant?
I am not pregnant.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah. Statement over.
I'm not pregnant. Like the media, I'd say about like a week ago, started like making rumors about me pregnant, and quite a lot of the media approached me and said, look, can you add a comment? And at the time I was like, comment on what? Because I'm not pregnant. I haven't even hinted at it. Like nothing has been mentioned. Very different storylines to what they usually go for.
So when this podcast
Pregnancy by proximity of her.
Bro, can you imagine she would become like this fertility queen? Or like this fertility goddess, and whenever she's the proximity of a fertile woman, they would become pregnant. and we just like legit created a deity. If it that would be so cool. Oh my god. Imagine that.
She blames the
Genius.
media for making up and creating false stories of her being pregnant. And she says, and I quote, she's never hinted at it and nothing has ever been mentioned. And honestly, I started to believe her until I saw a video of her on TikTok.
So tomorrow I'm going to go take another pregnancy test because, well, I want to know how far along. I'm not pregnant, I haven't even hinted at it, like nothing has been mentioned.
So many lies, man. I don't know why they just lie so much. The only way she wouldn't be a complete liar is if that clip
Dude, the fucking comments. That's rough. Do you look so proud? That poor baby.
is like super old. But if that clip is from anywhere recent, like the past couple months, you can't say you've never hinted at being pregnant and then post a TikTok like that. But anyway, the one thing that I know is true is that both of these women need mental help.
They definitely need something. My goodness. That's just... Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Trauma bag. Yeah, not dicks. Maybe take a little time off from dicks. You know? Why did you have to end this video? You know what?